Isaiah Thomas here. Nice thing about this format is that everyone starts each round with a clean slate. 18 points for him when all is said and done. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Yeah, Kevin, I'd say it was pretty as a picture or a beautiful postcard. Really wonderful.
So it's Paul George ready to go.
You can't let misses.
He racks up 20 points in the round. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
Well, he did, especially considering the fact that he came out of the gates pretty slowly. But when things kicked into gear for him.
So it'll be Brad Beal here. And 19 points. The round comes to a close, and he's at 22 points. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
That was very nice. I mean, he didn't let any misses throw him off. Stayed the course, Steve. He avoided any kind of cold streak.
Yeah, and that's the way to end up with a score like that. You got to keep your momentum going from one rack to the next.
And here we go with Freak. He knows the score he needs to beat in order to qualify.
This is it, Steve. Bringing up the rear.
Yeah, you know, everyone's already put forward with their best effort already, so he knows the number to beat. He knows what he's up against, and now it's just a matter of getting into his groove.
He's got 12, 7 points more to stay alive. Now 14.
3 good racks in a row, shooting the ball well.
4 more, and he moves on.
Pushes it to 18. Makes it to 19. He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad.
He's moving up. That gets him into a third-place tie.
He's in third. Kept up a great pace right there. He even left some time on the clock. He gets all the way up to 21 points. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
Yeah, he was really flowing at that point after he went 5 for 5 on that second rack.
Patterson. And here we go with Freak. He squeaked into this round with the lowest qualifying score so far. He's the first one to go in this one.
And I know he's going out there with the mindset of just relax, have fun, and see what happens.
Well, that's a great way to approach it because really the shootout is all about fun. It's for the players and for the fans. It's not anything to put a ton of pressure on yourself for. So whoever's most relaxed, I think, has the best chance. Respectable start here.
He's got 9. He's got 10. Now with 11. Chalk it up. His 4th in a row. He's at 14. Up to 15 now. At 16. One last rack remains.
Getting it done.
That's his 5th consecutive make. He's got 21.
Yeah, this is how you do it.
24 points for him. He'll take that. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Yeah, his last rack in particular was stellar, guys. With the clock winding down, he drained all 5 shots to get maximum points.
So it'll be Brad Beal here.
No, Brad Beal.
He knows how many points it's going to take to be crowned the champion. Let's see if he can get it done. And just to tie it, he averages 3 points a rack and finishes with 15. And we've reached the finish line of the Foot Locker three-point contest. All our competitors gave it their best shot, but one man was head and shoulders above the rest. This year's champion, Mr. Perfect.
He was one chill customer out there. He really kept his wits about him the entire way through the contest.
And that's the key, Clark. He never got too high, never got too low, just found his groove and took off from there.
And the drama, the excitement, this year's three-point contest had it all. And it was our pleasure to bring
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. A quick trip here for the Bucks, just one game away before heading back to Milwaukee. Now, the Cavaliers leading, and for Cleveland, Curry, he's in at shooting guard. Tristan Thompson is out there at Channing Frye. Then there's Irving, and it's James in at the 3 slot.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He ended with 14 points, and he was a free throw machine. A ton of his work done at the charity stripe. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Parker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Bucks trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Parker outside, fires for 3. It's hauled in by Frye. The Cavaliers leading by 6. LeBron outside. To the inside, Thompson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And it's Carter Williams, that time on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 11 points for Michael Carter Williams. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Curry, good. Carter Williams with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Now here's Parker. They trail by 7. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carter Williams. And the 3 off target. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Curry. Again, Curry missing. Bucks trail by 7. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. To the paint. Carter Williams against Curry. The feed to Caldwell Pope. LeBron with the block.
trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Carter Williams dishes to Parker. Here's Caldwell Pope. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Irving passes to Curry. Takes the 3. Cleveland the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
On the wing, James. Back to Curry. The 17-footer. The shot misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble. No more of them than what he's done this quarter.
Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Parker left side. Here's Monroe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Monroe's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They definitely had a hot hand from 3.
And that concludes the...
Yes, Kevin, I'm here.
Second half about to start here in just a few moments. Freak really making a difference here.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats.
For Smith. Bucks leading by 3. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Carter Williams is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Monroe in at the 5 spot. And that one's good. Parker.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Throws it up high. Got a piece of it. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And so it's Cleveland with it. Outside Curry. The screen from Thompson for the lead. And another 3 from Curry. Curry's got 18 points.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3 or she'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. 11 points in the game. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Outside Curry. The screen from Thompson. Right side Curry. Shot clock at 5. And another three for Cleveland.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Thompson against Monroe. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Now Curry. 21 points in the game. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Doris Burke has some information for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for James. And Curry subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And then for Milwaukee, Monroe comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Parker subbed in for Carter Williams.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them. But Clark, they really kept the ball under control.
I thought they were both focused and relentless, Kevin.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
Greg, they've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Smith. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Curry in at shooting guard. Matt Barnes is out there with Smith. Then there's Okafor, and it's Calderon in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There's the dish to Carter Williams. Down low, here's Plumlee. Outside for Carter Williams. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Caldwell Pope. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.
We knew that today was going to have that type of feel. It's 2 teams that have the same aspirations, and that's winning the NBA championship. So it's a great game.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation. J.R. Smith. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.